I think it's time for Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Except it's like old Snake, so it's like Metal Gear. Seriously. Hearing what poor David Hayter does to his vocal cords in this damn game is painful. Metal Gear. More strange. He's just grumbling it up. Old Davey Hayter. I'm curious to see how this plays on from a rip. Bruce was just playing Mr. Sun's Hatbox. What is that? Is that new? Yeah, this is still PS3 only. It's time for real art. It's already so ostentatious. Oh man, this fucking game. This is the real art that Kojima always envisioned. It's slathered in cloudy piss. Man, The Matrix really did a number on the color grading of any kind of media.
Sorry, sir, but I can't take much more of this.
Oh, my PS3's taken off. My indie dev friend released a game today called Moons of Darsalon. Is Lemmings plus Choplifter or Lemmings cross Choplifter? That sounds pretty cool. Congrats on making and releasing a game. It's a pretty big deal. Oh boy, no, I'm not gonna fuck with any of this. Subtitles though, on. I'm Big Boss Hard. Now let's just go solid normal. Yeah, Lurker, I'm just kicking it off. Bang. Man, that is loud. The custom firmware I installed really did like amp up the... Oh yeah, that's right.
Now, just tuning in.
Nice taste to it. None of today's,
yeah. And what are they staring at that pile of seaweed?
Wrong. And we have to say goodbye and maybe...
Turbulent waters of adolescence in Kobe.
Up yours, woke moralists.
How did you stay afloat?
We'll see who cancels who.
high school?
Oh, it's him.
Well, my
With the
dad
solid eye.
transferred overseas and...
Dreaming of the perfect toned, muscular body? The sergeant will get you the results you want fast.
Keep it going, keep it going. Stay strong. That's it. Strong. Keep on working. Let's go. This is what it is. Ready to do it. Let's go.
What year is Metal Gear Solid 4 supposed to take place in? This is actually really similar to the ads that are in Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, there's Hideo. There's a Hideo channel? That's fucking awesome. Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, better yet. Why don't you just put down those papers and pencils, and I want you to follow along with us. It looks like it's ready. Oh, I can't wait another minute.
Hey, where'd it go? Yeah.
It's like Command and Conquer intro.
Oh, God. I know that one.
Oh, I doubt that.
Gives me real-time information and you know, weather.
It's actually just literally David Hayter.
I'm actually watching a baseball game as we speak.
What drives you? What are your dreams?
Well, you know, I'd have to say my dream project.
Let your dreams drive you.
A message of hope to today's young people from David Hayter.
I never
Yeah.
actually said that.
My dream is to not be recast as Snake. Not today, criminal. Rad. Is there a way to make that... Not that I want it to go away faster, but is there a way to not watch the TV that long? I don't remember it being that long before, but... I also remember just not knowing you could change channels and just watching the cooking show being like, Hideo Kojima, you master. You brilliant master. Hideo Kojima. Sorry, that's disrespectful to the tone and vision of Hideo Kojima's game. I'll be more respectful in the future, I promise. I only played through this game one time, and I don't think that I really trawled the entire codec conversation list. Maybe I'll do that this time. Oh yeah, it's Heaton. We are missing one.
Has changed.
War. Missing the install. I did that last night.
It's no longer about nations, ideology.
A snake works his way through an entire pack of smokes.
It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines.
When I played it, it didn't even give you the option to install it all up front. It just did it one episode at a time.
Has become a well-oiled machine.
I thought the first install was like stupid, and then like when I got past Act 1 and it did it again, I thought it was Hideo pranking me. I was like, all right, Hideo, funny prank. All right, it's just going to jump to 100 and Snake's going to like wink at me. And then it didn't. And it kept installing and I was like, no.
Enhance and regulate their abilities.
No.
Genetic control.
I don't believe it.
Information control. 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 Battlefield control. Control. Everything is monitored and kept under control.
Control.
War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield.
Yeah, that's right. The post 9/11 industrial war machine game.
War has changed.
Halliburton, Blackwater, Halliburton.
The field is under total control. War becomes routine.
Keep
Is this where Snake like tinks the magazine? That was such a fucking legit tactical thing to do. Tap the magazine on the side of the rifle before you load it. I think Black did that. Yeah, I gotta get all the sand out from all the desert warfare. Guys keep running mid. Yeah. I'll take the kills as long as they keep running. Uh-oh, watch this. Watch this. Oh! Sickest shit ever. Snake, snake, snake. Let's see here. How do you roll over? That's a really annoying way to roll over. You have to like hold a button and then flip something else. Oh, yeah. Oh. You aim while prone? Oh, I probably need a, then something? Yeah. I remember having to hit like a... Yeah, oh right. I remember having to hit a sequence of like 18 buttons. They actually just made me leave gaming. Because I guess everyone goes to the right. Kojima was like, no, this game's different. And then they did play tests and people kept getting lost in the first area.
Chopper! We're surrounded! Damn it, they've got us surrounded! We're being followed. Use the RPGs! Everyone, keep cool! Get a hold of yourself!
So cool, man. I'm all about UI like fading in over a cutscene and then the game happening. It felt like that was kind of the dream of games for a while. Somebody dropped an item. I love that you can hear that like video gamey chime of an item popping out in the middle of this war field. People screaming. It's all just saturated and bleak. Boing! Congratulations, gamer! You got an item!
Stay on the offensive!
Oh yeah, Awkward Zombie Comics? Man. I am so glad that comic kept going. I remember reading that in like 2002, 2003. Because we like went to college at the same time, basically. So I was in college and she was like writing comics about being in college. Oh, the geckos are coming. Where is this intro set? War. Yeah, I don't know. It's clearly Middle East. I don't remember if it's a real nation. I think it is actually. It might be some extra-national no man's land where just there's constant rolling fights. It's one of the ideas of Metal Gear Solid 4, right? Is that war is privatized and it's just an economy. So they hire soldiers of fortune to fight in wars that don't matter just to keep the war economy going. Wow. The power of the PS3.
Head north and try not to join the deck along the way.
Are they gonna let me use the codec yet?
Snake, the Gecko are starting to hunt down the militia. Those things are deadly. You've got to avoid their close-range attack.
Yeah, I guess that's what Metal Gear Rising was about. Now that I think about it, I'm not really sure.
Stay out of that monster's sight, Snake. Judging from the state of things, I'd say north is your best bet. Head north.
Man, that crisp audio quality though, huh?
Stay out of that monster's sight, Snake. Judging from the state of things...
Look at that tactical knife. Carbon fiber everywhere. Oh, man. Wait, does it have flavor text? Oh, it does. Built-in stun capabilities. Developed by the CIA for use in special operations. Is there a way to read that faster? Oops, what did I just do? I use it? I guess, whatever. Hey, Robaz with a raid. Hey, everybody. Oh. Let me back up here and give a little shout out to Quality Gamer, Robaz. We're playing some dank games today because it is the Gamers Day, April 20th. That's a weed number. And we the gamers claim the weed number. I've been playing Gamer Selects all day. The top quality stuff. The real... Oh! What the heck? I think it collapsed. The real dank selections. I don't know that Metal Gear Solid 4 is the capstone, but this game's great and kind of impossible to play. You took the ration out of the R2 Quick Select, I think. Do I still have it? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, there we go. Yeah. My iPod, all rights reserved. 30 gigs, huh? Yeah, I got a few more games planned for today. I'm gonna stick with Metal Gear Solid 4 for a while because this game is something else. It's a piece of special. Theoretically, oh wait, oh crap. Okay. Might swap over to Final Fantasy XIV in a second because I have a raid group that's looking for some fills. Yeah, technically this is my raid day, but we have a lot of people out, so they're looking to fill people. Oh my gosh. Music. Podcasts.
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
That's okay. I'll listen to that later. But how's everybody doing? What was Robaz streaming today? On this most special of days. Oh, you unlock a bunch of stuff as you go? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have gone. Should have gone the other way. Okay, all right. north. Oh, I think this is a long dark and long drive. Okay. I'll have to check those out. Long dark sounds really familiar. But yeah, there's this. I might crack into DJ Hero later. That's a pretty dank game. I had a couple of other ones planned. Yes, welcome everyone. All right. There's still credits. Sick intro. An extremely crusty image from 2011. That seems appropriate. That is appropriate. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way of showing that because my PS3's hooked up right now. Good meme, though. Who's got bucks? Who's gonna put on the bucks? Good gag to warm everyone up. They're just melons. It's not Snake. Snake's fine. Yeah, get fucked, robots. Embarrassed. Man, that old man ass is taut. That's what happens when you spend a accelerated lifetime fighting wars. Hold on. Gotta get out of the way of a good title card. Is it trapped? What is the 420 part of this game? Is the old man smoking it? Well, I mean, You don't think that like the mooing bipedal biomechs don't count? The old man ass? The fact that like the game ends with shredded, oiled up dudes beating the holy fuck out of each other for like 40 minutes straight. The random TV channels where they're cooking bugs and interviewing David Hayter. I don't know. The mech fights, like there's a fucking kaiju fight. You fight like a bioorganic bat on the back of a motorcycle and then in a clock tower. This game's pretty fucked up. Oh, the eggs. Yes, this is the game with the eggs. Also, a lot of eggs. X. So many thoughts. Yeah, Cyborg Ninja. There's a Cyborg Ninja. The Rex versus Ray fight, yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot about this game that isn't completely, utterly doinked out. Completely boofed.
Otacon. Even the dead have ears.
Snake.
Utterly Hideo'd. Oh yeah, the hot, like, vinyl wrapped ladies.
You've got an old friend waiting for you.
Weren't they actually like models?
Otacon. The test results.
Otacon's wearing a turtleneck.
But the mRNA analysis turned up negative.
Yeah, Newton. Otacon named himself after the
Skin,
Otaku convention.
arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome.
Classic Werner syndrome.
The cause.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
How transient and gossamer life can be.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with.
Dust in the wind.
Not to mention Fox die.
Oh shit!
You're right.
I didn't mash my Fox Die memories.
But we don't know where Naomi is.
Naomi.
Yeah, I missed an X for flashbacks. We waiting for the Street Fighter demo to download? I mean, I think it's probably downloaded by now. But
Good to see you.
I think I'm actually going to wait until it comes out on Steam next week so that I can just play it with my gamepad.
I'm not a colonel anymore.
Arcade stick, whatever.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The Analysis and Assessment Staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information.
Spider-Man, that's an amazing emote. Of course it's Macaw. Colonel Troutman.
We found him. In the Middle East.
Ah, that's where it was. The Middle East.
I'll explain along the way.
Over in Waristan.
We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move.
Brother. Oh.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern
Middle Eastern war zone.
Track him.
Over there, where the wars are. Conflict in the Middle East? No. Here we go.
2 eggs today? Solidus must have taken the day off.
Now we're gaming.
7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0.
You broke the yolk! And there's a piece of fucking shell in it. I can see it.
5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
Maybe she gets better at it. I don't know how many title cards this game has. And if it beats No More Heroes 3, but I hope not. Those are real eggs? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just real footage. There's a lot of real footage in this. Well, not a lot, but a fair amount.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons.
Caveman.
Officially
Thank you
designated
for the sub.
Irving by the
And for
US
saying
military.
peen.
They've spread
What else is on the menu for
like
tonight?
among the PMCs.
There
are more of those things now in
I want to do some bullshit with Crime
They've
Boss.
got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you.
Klondike Bar. Thanks for gifting a sub. To Tony's. Or Tone. Excuse me. That's right. Schlorp. Nice. A little like sklorpy sound of the octocamo going off was actually kind of something kind of nice about it. It's like kind of liquidy and gravelly. Yes, tactical cheeks. Let's see here. Soon go prone. Oops. There's a way to like roll over on your back. There's no reason for me to care about this. I just want to remember the ridiculous set of buttons you have to hit. Tap triangle? Triangle just puts me in first person. Oh, without that. Okay, there we go. Thank you. There's like never a reason to do this in the game ever that I think. Maybe there was, I don't know.
Snake, your first order of business is to rendezvous with the Mark II. Just follow my instructions, and
It's very tactical.
make sure the enemy doesn't see you along the
It adds a lot of tactical action. It's tactical points is what it is, yeah. Tactical insertions. Next time I find a tactical area, I will insert myself very tactically. Oh yeah, can you shake things out of people still? Hey. Oh yeah, like everyone has dog tags too. Isn't that a collection aspect of this game? Oh, wait, do you get podcasts by collecting the dog tags? Middle East Red Zone Northwest Sector.
Girl Podcast. Recorded at Konami HQ in downtown Tokyo. This is your host, Ryan Payton, for the exclusive in-game broadcast of Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Welcome to the first ever Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast, number 1. It's going to be included in MGS4. As you know, playing through the game, as you're doing right now, you've got the iPod equipped, and you're listening to this show, and you're going to be able to download future shows in the coming months. But first, let me introduce Aki Saito is joining me on the program.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for joining me, Aki. It's kind of weird. We're in the future now. It's 106 days in the future that we're recording this.
Yes.
Or that we're broadcasting this. We're recording this in February, knowing that this is going to be burnt onto the Blu-ray disc for millions of people to enjoy.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never been burnt on a Blu-ray disc before.
Me neither.
So people listening to this, they come across the iPod in MGS4.
Yes.
They come across this episode, and they're wondering, now what exactly is this? What is this?
Hold on a minute.
Good question.
This is well, actually, there's a lot of meanings, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, to ease the tension when you're playing the game,
right?
Things like that as well.
You can play your own music. You can play this. You can ease the tension by listening to our.
Yeah, he said that.
Our stupid conversation.
Yes. And you also ease the tension of Snake.
Yes.
Because his sight gauge will fill up if you're listening to music.
Exactly.
Or if you're listening to this program. Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. This is really cool in the game. Obviously, as players know, they're playing this on an Apple iPod, not just a generic MP3 player. Now, Aki, you worked on this project. You worked on getting approvals from Apple. Can you talk about that process of getting the iPod into the game, which is very cool?
Yes. Well, Kojima Production always comes up with cool ideas, and at that time still is. Everyone has an iPod as their favorite music player, and we thought, as Hideo, Mr. Kojima, is a great Apple fan as well. We thought that why not we put the actual iPod in the game, and for Snake to use as an item, which is a cool idea. So it was really fun working with Apple because they're really nice guys actually.
And you're a super fan of Apple.
Well, yes, me too. Hideo and I are the last sole survivors within the company to have the Mac PCs on our desk.
Oh wait,
so
shit.
You take a step further. You have a competitor's laptop, it's a PC-based laptop, with an Apple sticker over their brand, over their logo on that laptop. So people from a distance think you're on a power brick.
Yeah. Well, that's actually I customize inside as well. So because at home I've always been an Apple user, and it's I changed the inside as well, and it's I don't know, it's just more fun when you're working.
Right.
You don't get dull, and you want to work on a computer.
Oh shit.
Well, you don't have to be that rebel.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
but it's
Snake.
But it's funny because you don't have to be a rebel if you're outside of Japan.
Come in, Snake. What happened? Snake?
I wish you could hear the podcast still going. I don't think I've ever died there. I don't think I've ever seen that game over screen.
We've got contact. Who was that? The enemy.
Oh boy.
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
Oh. Muscle aches, sore joints, bruises, restore psyche. All right. Oh no, that was a podcast in the game. Let's get it going again.
Like, especially like in the States, you know, you see Macintosh, you see MacBooks.
Shit.
And, yeah, all of these. But really, the iPod is synonymous with MP3 players. So we've gotten the game. Did you have to go through a bunch of different checks?
Well, yeah, I did a couple of rounds of trying to get approval, but what I did was this was really cool. They actually wanted to see how what you guys are playing right now, how this will work.
Ah.
So what I did was I went to the studio and I made a video with the staffs of Kojima Productions. Thanks, guys. And we made a cool video, and made sure that can be played on an iPod as well.
Oh, slick.
So I sent that DVD over to Apple, and they really loved it, and they gave me approval on that. So
cool.
Screenshots, usually, this happens only on screenshots and text-based explanations.
Sure.
But I thought, this is.
You want to see they want to see it in motion, right?
Yeah. So usually you kind of ask them to come into the studio and that kind of thing. But that wasn't possible, so I made a cool video, and they seen this part of what the players are doing right now. So everything was recorded, sent it to Apple. They loved it. It was great.
Perfect.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
So the plan for this podcast, and I can actually say podcast now because I kind of steer away from that word sometimes because it's really a radio program and not necessarily everybody's listening to it on an iPod. So why call it a podcast?
Why call it a podcast?
This time we know.
PK Onet, thanks for the sub.
In-game.
I'm full of good vibes today. Hope
Download this on our website.
I appreciate your
iTunes.
well wishes. Hope everyone's having good energies today.
Listen to this program, and we're gonna have
Listening to your favorite Metal Gear Solid 4 podcast.
That will be coming out in the coming months after the release of MGS4 that you can be able to download, and we're going to be talking about the making of the game. It's kind of like a director's commentary, which is it's something that's never been done for games before.
I mean,
Never.
This format, I mean.
Yeah, this format is really cool. I mean, usually director's commentary or making of is done on a bonus disc or things like that. But of course, we could have that. But it's so cool as an item in the game, and you actually have to collect them, right? And when you find it, you want to listen to it.
Right.
And you can actually still play the game while we're...
Tasty beverage with rejuvenating proprities. All right.
And blabbering about all sorts of stuff. And we're going to be providing background info on the game about different areas of the game, like the creation of those areas, as well as strategy.
Oops.
Strategies, so you know how to defeat bosses if you're so inclined. But the question is what to do about spoilers, and I'm still thinking about that.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
You haven't figured that out before you started recording?
On the Japanese side of this podcast, on the Japanese version of MGS4. This is probably the listener's second time through MGS4.
Booty Eater, thank you very much for the Prime.
You play it once and you know that, the second time I'm going to try this different route, or I'm going to try these different items or these different weapons.
Yeah.
I'm guessing most people are going to be listening to the iPod through the second time through, because the first time through you want to listen to the Harry Gregson Williams soundtrack, right?
Well, no. The first time,
Damn it.
So Phil's trying to clear the
you didn't even know what's going on.
Yeah, so
What's that?
I did know what the
Come on.
you could use the iPod, but you have to use it as an item,
right?
And you want that solid eye as well,
Sure.
that you and
Or
I
the
mentioned.
rations.
Yeah, the rations. So, yeah, I think second playthrough, third playthrough is what everyone's listening right now.
So as players have probably noticed, if this is the second time through, their items and their Drebin points are going to carry over to the second playthrough. And so they can use the second playthrough to try to hunt down items that are not found in Drebin's shop, or rare items like some kind of face camos. So there's a lot to go through on your second time, your third time through.
I mean, this is a time of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're now easy about the routes and what's going to happen. Right. You're more explorer and maybe sneaky. And maybe sneaking as well.
You're better at sneaking.
Yeah, you're going to try a lot of things. Since you're listening, actually, you should be more easy and enjoying the game. Actually, more relaxed.
I am, yeah, more relaxed.
Program at the same time. I think it's a fun experience, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm looking forward to hearing us.
Wait.
Let's do this on June 12th
Playing,
when the game launches.
Police Knots music?
Don't forget to check back frequently to download new episodes.
Yes, grab his dick.
Of the MGS4 Integral
Grab his dick.
Podcast. And this
Ah!
is found on your iPod in the game.
Grab his dick off.
And also, don't forget to check out our other show, which is on the web. You can subscribe to it through iTunes. It's our normal podcast. We do it every week. It's usually Ken, myself, and Aki or Mark. And we do that every week. We're approaching the 100th episode. And you can download that like on your computer. And we give you an update about what's going on in the world of Kojima Productions. Not necessarily all MGS4 stuff. It's a good show. I like it.
Damn, keep hitting me wrong.
It's a lot of secrets.
Snake! What happened? Snake? Snake!
No.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of leaks, a lot of information leaks. That's how we roll. But this is going to close the
Do I have to hold it? Okay.
MGS4 Integral Podcast.
Inaugural?
I hope everyone enjoying it. I hope everyone finds their way to play it because there's various ways. My recommendation is try and just sneak everything through. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, definitely. Play it as a sneaking game.
Yeah.
Not as a straight up action game. You're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, it is. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for having me today.
Oh, thanks, Aki.
All right, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. Be sure to download future episodes available exclusively through the Metal Gear Solid 4 game. From all of us at Kojima Productions, thanks for listening and thanks for playing. We're out of here.
We're out of here.
And now.
I was looping?
Nobody here.
And it's pretty cool that there's multiple paths through these environments.
Who was that?
Where's the enemy?
Nice job, Snake. God damn it.
This is HQ. Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
They even told me to play it as a stealth game, and I couldn't do it. Shit.
Snake, you can't die! No!
I must have been a lot more patient when I played this game the first time. Because I don't remember dying at all until like the very end of the game. Oh, I gotta hold on. And do a little shout out for that raid. Thank you very much. What were you up to today, Corey? What were you streaming? Probably less high the first time? Yeah, probably. Although, speaking of, I gotta re-up. It's kind of burning off. I'm gonna do that right now. I'll step away for just a second. Thanks, everyone, for watching so far. I'm having a really good time. Oh, yeah, I didn't even check my list of other games. I just spaced. Hold on a minute. Can't imagine why. Yeah, Rock Hay City. I've got, let's see here, Deadly Premonition 2, Disaster Report 4. Most of the other stuff I've gotten to. There's Tetris, the Grand Master. Maybe. Anyway, I'll be right back. See you soon.